Tennessee. Kommt raus und spielt mit.
Did he really say, "I smoke, I drink, I'm supposed to quit"? But I just can't. Reports are surfacing that Diddy has finally been moved to the correctional facility he had been requesting for months. DX Correctional, just weeks after Judge Subramanian initially denied his transfer request during his sentencing. Diddy stood before the judge and openly admitted that drugs and alcohol had played a major role in his downfall, explaining how he had been battling those demons for years. His statement shocked many in the courtroom, showing a rare moment of vulnerability from someone who once seemed untouchable in the music industry.
Drogen und Alkohol sein Leben ruiniert hätten.
He told the judge it was the first time he had been clean in 25 years, saying that sobriety gave him a new perspective on life. Diddy said he was a changed man, no longer controlled by addiction, and promised that if given another chance to return to the outside world, he would not let the judge down or waste the opportunity to prove he had truly changed.
Der Musikmogul
The music mogul was reportedly caught with homemade alcohol at Fort Dix prison just weeks after telling a judge he was sober for the first time in 25 years. Now this story has everyone talking. Sean P. Diddy Combs was caught drinking inside the facility, breaking the sobriety promise he made right before his sentencing. The incident got the attention of prison officials immediately, who planned to take disciplinary action, before later backing off. Sources close to the situation confirmed that Diddy had homemade alcohol inside the low-security New Jersey prison where he is serving time. The drink was made using the classic jailhouse recipe: Fanta sugar and apples. Ingredients inmates let ferment for about 2 weeks until it turns alcoholic. Diddy has only been there 9 days, which has people thinking something is off. Some are saying this whole thing might have been a setup, that someone inside was planning to put him in a bad spot from day one.
Du hast das den ganzen Tag geplant? Ich habe es die ganze Woche geplant, mein Sohn.
Diddy wanted to go to Fort Dix because it's one of the more comfortable and safer federal prisons you can end up in. It's low security, located in New Jersey, which means it's not packed with violent offenders, and he has a more relaxed setup compared to tougher facilities. It's also closer to New York, so his family can visit and his lawyers can easily check in. Fort Dix offers programs like RDAP, which can help inmates reduce their sentences if they qualify, along with business and vocational programs that allow someone like Diddy to show rehabilitation and stay productive. Essentially, Fort Dix checked all the boxes: safer environment, proximity to home, and a better chance to shave time off his sentence. However, less than a week in, Diddy was caught with homemade alcohol, breaking the sobriety commitment he made to a judge before his sentencing. Prison officials initially planned to move him from his unit as punishment, but sources confirmed that decision was later reversed, allowing him to remain in his original housing. This incident contradicts the sobriety narrative Diddy presented to the court, where he emphasized he had been sober for the first time in 25 years, acknowledging that substances had caused him to lose his way. In a letter to the judge, he wrote that the old version of himself had died in jail, a new version was reborn, and that prison either changes a person or destroys them, and he chose to live. The judge remained skeptical, stating he did not feel Diddy had changed much, and sentenced him to 50 months in federal prison. While many felt Diddy got off light, his team immediately filed an appeal challenging the conviction and sentence. The appeals judge prioritized the case, meaning it will be reviewed sooner rather than the typical 6 months to a year wait. While the appeal proceeds, Diddy's disciplinary issue can be used against him to argue he hasn't changed, possibly affecting leniency, early release, or participation in RDAP. Photographs have shown Diddy appearing comfortable in the prison yard, laughing and socializing, but the alcohol incident reveals the temptations that exist even in controlled environments. In the federal prison system, not every infraction becomes public or results in immediate punishment, especially for high-profile inmates like Diddy, as officials often handle minor incidents quietly to maintain order. They might investigate internally and impose minor sanctions like limiting commissary or visits instead of formal discipline. Celebrity inmates often receive different treatment to avoid chaos and excessive attention, and Diddy's situation has certainly made it harder for his team to defend him. With the appeal moving forward, his team will have to navigate these challenges carefully, and the outcome could be influenced by how this incident is perceived by the Bureau of Prisons, prosecutors, and appellate judges. The situation raises questions about accountability, public perception, and the pressures high-profile inmates face, showing that even with legal strategies in motion, every action behind bars can have far-reaching consequences. So now, what do you think about all of this in the world of Diddy? Leave a comment, share your thoughts, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the bell for notifications to stay updated on this case and much more.